Hello, travelers. I will be discussing why everything you've been told about bullies by those in charge is a complete lie. I'll also be discussing why the high school social ladder is bogus and why you should strike out as your own as an individual, forming your own squad. Chapter 1. The mainstream narratives about bullies and why each one is nothing but a fluke, in my honest opinion. This chapter was going to be the entire video, but since debunking all these silly mainstream lies was too easy, I decided to add more, absolutely spoiling you guys. But let's get into this. Lie number 1. They are all just from poor situations and are just reacting to their oppression. Therefore, nothing should be done when they send you to the hospital over a broken arm. This is only sometimes true. This mainly is in the movies when they need to speedrun having character depth. A lot of these bullies in real life actually come from rich families because they know they will get away with it, because the teachers will do nothing because of the limp-wristed lies they've been told, and because their parents won't do anything because they are part of the ruling class. We will get to that later. Also, because these parents are from the ruling class, they have just great lawyers. What is my evidence to support this claim? Bullies attempt to bully you because they have more power than you, and wealth is an important marker of power and status in society. These kids who are wondering where their next meal will be coming from are usually not the bullies, but are actually the ones getting bullied because they don't have as much status and power, which is the vector which bullying happens through in the social hierarchy, than the stupid kid whose parents own a Ferrari or something. Lie number ni, which is 2 in Japanese, or at least I hope. Turn the other cheek and just tell the teacher. No, this is a lie. When you turn the other cheek and run away with your tail in between your legs like a failed puppy dog, it signifies you can just keep taking beatings. You shouldn't let yourself be hurt like this. One day those beatings might just send you to the hospital. That's why you need to stop them before they become a threat. This is when limp-wristed authoritarians will say, just tell a teacher and don't defend yourself, or else you will go to the heck in detention. They do nothing. None of them. Well, some of them do. You're goated teachers out there if you actually protect your students from physical harm. The principal or teacher will just say, I don't want to look like I'm picking favorites, so I'm just gonna do nothing and watch. Like you're like they're Adam 22 or something. Then the principal will just ignore the security camera footage and lie just to watch you get hurt again. Now this is the time to physically fight back if he hits you. And this is when you should prevent yourself from getting hurt further. Now. Chapter 2. How do I fight back? This is a brief tutorial on how to defend yourself. First point, stance. Stand in a triangle with 1 foot forward and 1 back. Your fists should guard your face just in case he goes for the face, and you fail to dodge his attacks, I would recommend hitting the stomach twice and go for the jaw, because if you hit him in the stomach, he'll be winded, the breath will be taken out of him, and getting hit in the face hurts a lot, which means you have to guard yours and try to hit his after he becomes vulnerable. There are many videos on how to box, but it would take a while to learn how to box, and if you're the target audience of this video, you probably don't look exactly like Kazuma Kiryu yet, okay? So make sure to build up that muscle strength, okay? Okay. Chapter 3. Why they want you to be a servant to your bullies. They are training you to be a servant, okay? How the public school system treats bullies, okay? It's like Adam 22 training. They prohibit you fighting back against your bullies, and in any form of talking back to your bully who casts dung across your name, most times metaphorically. This is to prepare you for the adult world. Then you will have to be subservient to your big tech overlords and live in a pod and eat bugs and own nothing and be happy. And the demonic Congress who does insane pet projects that take your tax dollars. The government bullies you with taxes. You can't eat as much, and your housing status is insecure, so that rich kids can have stupid frat parties in these taxpayer-funded, wide, expansive colleges with all these bells and whistles in it from your hard-earned cash. That is clearly at least a form of bullying by the government, instead of Jackson, who proposed to your girl in front of you, took your girlfriend from you, and then mocked you for being short for the rest of the year. Another way the government bullies you it's limiting your free speech. There is clear proof that the government censored the Farmer Blorblop PC story. If you just research it, you know what story I'm talking about. Not being able to stand up to your childhood bullies under school rules is meant to prepare you to submit to the government, Facebook, and the World Economic Forum. Please watch my video on the World Economic Forum. I worked really hard on it. Chapter 4. The high school social hierarchies and why they're all bullies. Now we must discuss a very related topic to this whole affair, the stupid high school social hierarchies. Here is how it works. The most attractive and the ones with the highest body counts get a higher social standing than those with the body count at 0. Isn't that just unjust? Isn't that just the most stupidest thing to measure the value of life by? Again, I made another video about that, but that's beside the point. Your strength of character and all your achievements are cast away in favor of such superfluous things such as nepotism and vain look dolled up for a crowd of barking degenerates forced to march lockstep in fear of being left out of the pack. This is outrageous. game, not for naive people and treacherous thieves. I decided to never play this. If this was a game, it'd be Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, or E.T. for the Atari, or Sonic 06, or Dragon Quest 11, or Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, or Genshin Impact. Ugh. Those snickering and zealous look down on us like they're some special breed. Who is that High Lord who thinks they're better than us? The only way to solve this corrupt, revolting, and repulsive game is to abstain from playing the high school social hierarchy in your day-to-day life. You might not get invited to all the best parties, the modern-day version of Royal Balls, or out-of-touch Royals, localized. Strike out on your own as an individual with your own thoughts and opinions, and don't listen to these hedonistic popular kids dribbling gravel onto the ground with each word that comes out of their mouths. Form your own party of comrades, fear liberty, egalite, and fraternity. Feel enchained from the prying eyes who seek to take advantage of you. Rebel against them, I command you. When they venture upon insult, come back with something creative. Do not let them scheme you into playing the social hierarchy of high school. Do not give them the living space in your schedule, for it is your life, and you won't get it once more, depending on you. But you get the point. Repeat after me. I am me, not somebody else. Yes, I do not fear ostracization from these corrupt monsters. Yes, I am committed to living a happy life, free of the oppression of those who claim that they are better than me just because that they're taller than me. Yeah! This brings me to my conclusion, foretold from the beginning. Part 5. A conclusion. My conclusion is that the high school social hierarchy system wants to keep you down, and everything you have been told about bullies is lies. Lies. You need to stand up for yourself, alright? In the face of tyranny, even as early as high school and as late as your final moments. Form your own group of pals like I did. Instead of focusing on trying to beat this unfair game, improve yourself for your imminent financial future. Think about what you want to do when you grow up, and financially plan to have a good life. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Resist tyranny wherever it presents itself, and stand up for yourself. Okay? I want to beat you up. Because I'm just your pal. Just kidding. Thank you for being an ally to the cause, watching the video. Goodbye, traveler, and may the path to your goals be very rewarding.